I'm back again today. Welcome to everyone who is new to my channel. My channel is about hair, nails, beauty, and etc. You guys, and if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video and share this video, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna dive into this video. This video is gonna be based off of a review that I actually did with the micro links. So I did use light micro links to my hair, and I use it actually with this same texture hair. Not this style, but a totally different style that I did to my hair, which is I wanted it to look natural. So I actually post that video. If you go look, it's going to basically say my first time doing my basically doing my micro links. I wanted to basically do it for the first time on myself. I wanted to have the experience of actually putting it into my hair myself, seeing how long it take, the process, and so forth. I wanted to be able to look at it and be able to do it myself and be able to explain it to each and every one of you. Sorry you guys for the stuttering, but I wanted to actually have the hands-on experience by doing it myself. So plus I saved money for trying to do it on myself, but I won't recommend anybody to actually do it on themselves because of my experience. It's take patience to actually do this. Do the micro links on your hair. Basically, from doing my research and so forth, if you're doing it doing with the links doing separately, the way that I did mine, I actually applied the links to the hair, and then I actually went in and actually sewed on the actual tracks on with the links, and I did not cornrow my hair at all. So what I'm going to do today, I'm basically going to just explain to you guys what I actually did and from my research as well, what I have actually seen and researched, and what I have experienced myself, and what I think. Just give you guys a review what I think about it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into, I'm about to go into it now. Okay, you guys, so you guys, if you guys are not familiar with microlink is actually a technique. It's a bead that they actually make. It's silicone. They have other beads as well, of course, but I'm only familiar with the one that I have bought so far, but there are other ones that they do have. You can actually look it up as well. So the ones that I have, I'm going to show you that one. So the ones that I have right here is the ones that I use. These are silicone micro links. They're little beads, and it is a dark brown one, and it's really small. It's really small. It's small enough to fit the length of the hair into it, and then you can close it tight with the plier that you actually use to apply it to your hair. Okay, so basically the micro link is basically a bead. You put the strand of the hair extension into it, you slide it into the bead, and then you close it with the actual pliers that you use to close it with. Okay, so also if you would like to have, definitely will give a little clips of how I actually apply it and so forth, but this video I really wanted to kind of do like talk to you about everything, about how I felt about it, my experience and so forth. So I definitely will do another video so you guys can actually see how I actually applied it with a mannequin head. I'm going to do it with a mannequin head and just basically show you guys how I actually applied it, put it on, and how I sealed it and so forth. So also, okay, what it says, so some of the stuff that I have written down is basically a micro bead, is the size of a bead. It's actually small. It's about maybe as small as this tip, but a little bit bigger, and it has a little opening that you slide the actual string of the extension in. So okay, and also I haven't kept it in. I haven't had the experience of keeping it in so long, so I really don't know how long it actually lasts. But from research, it actually says it lasts between 5 to 6 months. Some people say 3 months, 3 to 4 months. Depends on how well you take care of your hair. If you maintain it the way that you actually maintain your natural hair, they said it works pretty much fine that way. I think the most thing that I looked at about the microlinks, like I thought about going to get it done, but the average cost of it is between $500 to $1,000 and more. Some is like $2,500 for just to get the process done. And then you got to think about that the process of getting it done and getting the extensions as well. So you know, that's a lot. It's just you might as well just go ahead and try to do it your own. Well, my opinion. Don't take my opinion, but this is me. I feel like, you know, if you try to do it yourself, you know, and walk through the steps, it's pretty much like you doing box braids. Box braids, you do the section and you do it, but I wanted to try it with the sewing part to see how that go. So I do want to try doing it the way that they do it with the microlinks, as parting it in section as how they actually do it as box braids. I'm going to try that soon. I'm definitely going to try that. So look forward for that video as well. Okay, so through my research, let's see. Is it good for your hair? From doing the research, I looked at it and I was like, this would be a good idea. I'm not applying any heat really to my hair unless I'm pressing my hair or so forth. Sorry, you guys. So you're not really required to press it unless it's your preference to press it or curl it. So you don't have to worry about heat. You don't have to do no chemicals in your hair at all. You don't have to worry about braids, and you don't have to worry about glue. So from just looking at, you're not putting glue in your hair, you're not doing any type of chemical or braids, and you're not doing any of those things. So I'm looking like, okay, well, this got to be a good option. Got to be. You're not, that extra time you take to braid your hair, you could have been gone by now. You know, when I looked at the process, I'm like, well, it is time consuming because you still have to add the links. But just think about how much time it takes to actually cornrow your hair, get it in the way you want it, and then actually add the links. So, you know, so the process went pretty good for me, but I think that it's time consuming. So when you're getting ready to do something like that yourself, you just got to put away, you know, time yourself, or make your time to be free to do it, and you know, have enough time on your hand to sit down and actually do it, and have the patience to actually get it done, because it do take time, especially if it's your first time, if you want to attempt to do it yourself. As a disclaimer, I don't give anybody that opinion to do it themselves, but it's your choice that you could do it yourself if you choose to. But my video is just basically telling you my experience. So my experience, I liked it. I liked the way that I applied it. I think that I could have did a little bit better, which I do know that it was my first time, so I'm not beating myself up, but I liked the process. I got the concept. I believe that if I constantly do it more, I will get better at it, of course. So another thing that I wanted to tell y'all is, let's see, it says on natural hair. Okay, I know I have natural hair. My hair has been natural for a long time. I've been natural since 2012. Yeah, 2012. So I haven't had any type of chemicals or anything placed in my hair. So doing this with a natural hair, I think is pretty good. I didn't lose any hair. You might have a little shedding if you leave it in longer, as what they had said from research. When I have actually did it, I did notice that when I did clamp down on the bead too tight, or close it in too much. I may have went too close. So another tip too, you know, that I have learned that from doing it myself, that I really didn't pay too much attention of, is that you can't go too close to the actual scalp when you actually apply it. So you have to bring it back just like a few inches away from the scalp itself to put the micro bead. Okay, so you guys, I mean, so far I like it, and I'm just telling you guys how I did it, and I found my mistakes of what I did. But I think it will be a good method and a good style, a good way to get away from all of the sewing and braiding. I mean, the braiding part to sew. I think it's pretty good. Almost like it's basically almost like applying the hair in crochet, because you gotta use the crochet hook to bring the hair out, and then apply it, and then apply the bead, and then go in and then put in the hair. So it's like, it's really simple. It seems so simple from watching it, you know, and doing the research. But once I got to it, I'm like, oh, well, I gotta really take my time. I gotta have more time in my hand to do it. So it was a lot. So usually sometimes things that appear look easy, it is not as easy when you first learning it, but gradually it gets easier once you practice more. So I believe that we all can do this, but you know, it's your choice. But if you, I think I recommend for anybody that's doing this, that they can go get it done personally yourself at a hair salon or somewhere, to get idea how they do it and how long it takes to get it done, and the whole process. So can you wash your hair with this? From what they was saying, you can shampoo your hair with this in. You just have to be careful. You can shampoo your hair with it in. You do basically providing the same care with it in your hair like you do your own hair. You want to make sure that you clean it, and you want to make sure you go around the links as well. But take your time, because remember, they're in there, and you know, just take your time with it, and you just go through it. Go through the same process of blow drying your hair the same way you would normally do with it. Other than that, the most I have did was part through it, curl it, and so forth. But I haven't had it in long enough to actually see how it actually goes and how it is to go through the maintaining it and so forth. But I will be doing a video on that as well. So right now, okay, you guys, that would be all for today. So you guys, I will definitely see each and every one of you guys next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to share this video, you guys. And welcome again to each and every one of you guys to my channel. And thanks a lot for watching, you guys. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.